I'm here in a small town right on the China-Yunnan border, and they are holding a massive ritual for a princess. Look at this incredible scale and massive crowd. The story behind it is anything but simple. These Zhuang villages have been worshipped this royal princess deep in the mountains for almost 400 years. So, who exactly is she? Welcome to Guangnan. This is a small town right on the China-southwest border. This is the home of the Zhuang people. They share the exact same roots as the Nong people in nearby Yunnan. It's the night before the festival, and the village is throwing a huge party. And the best part, there's no real audience. Everyone just takes turns singing and dancing. They are doing the traditional handkerchief dance of the Zhuang people. It's got a slow and relaxed vibe, but this dance has actually been around for centuries. Guys, but the vibe here is incredibly contagious. I couldn't help myself again. These kids are using the temple gate as a goal and playing soccer in their sleeper. It is so wide. It feels like on the street of the Brazil. The ball hit this girl right in the face, hard. I totally thought she would cry, but nope, she just shook it off and jumped right back in. I was seriously amazed. Let's head inside the main temple. This is where they worship the princess. This is a unique singing prayer of the Zhuang people. 2 men and 2 women take turns singing. What's fascinating is that the lyrics are completely improvised. How do the 2 singers manage to stay in perfect sync? This singing will continue late into the night. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Many people are already at the temple to light incense and pray. Now, the village elder carefully placed the spirit tablet representing the princess into the traditional sedan chair. This is the most important moment of today's ritual. The ritual procession is starting to get ready. Everyone has tied on these bright red ribbons to bring out the festival vibe. The men are wearing these deep blue outfits. They are dyed with natural indigo plants. This natural dye gives the fabric a leather-like texture and a beautiful slight shine, and it even naturally keeps the bugs away. The women's clothing is much more elaborate, featuring lots of silver jewelry and embroidery. The ox horn hats worn by the women are unique to this place. They are shaped like the horn, pointing toward the sky, making a cute jangling sound whenever they walk. Look at this man's belt. It is absolutely stunning. Right now, the parade is doing its final checks. Every offering and every person must be perfectly in place.
你在演机器人吗？
Alright, it's time, and the parade is officially moving. You might think it's a pretty small crowd at first, just like I did, but don't let that fool you. Here is the story. Emperor Yongle of the Ming Dynasty was retreating through the southern China, right after the Qing Dynasty began its rule. His little sister, Princess Anhua, was only 16 at the time. She got really sick on the journey and had to stay behind in this exact village. While living here, the princess wear traditional Zhuang clothes and adopted their way of life. She helped the local people improve their daily lives and taught the kids how to read. Because of her kindness, the villagers absolutely adored her. However, missing her brother terribly, her illness grew worse. She eventually passed away beside the place called the Horseshoe Well. To honor her memory, the Zhuang people built a temple for her. Every year in the fourth lunar month, they bring a sedan chair to the well to welcome her spirit back. This is the origin of the Princess Festival. So many people are joining us as we walk. This is definitely isn't just a small local event. Visitors from out of the town and people from other ethnic groups like the Miao, Yi, and Yao all come to take a part. Even the kids dress up to welcome the parade. Seeing them just makes everyone smile. And their version of the handkerchief dance is basically just swing the clothes around as hard as they can. I tried to get one of the little guys to give me a sign for the camera, but he totally ignored me.
用镜头打个招呼，嗨，是不是？嗨。
So this is it, the horseshoe wheel. This is actually the exact spot where the young princess passed away. And that's exactly why we are here today, to welcome her spirit back home. The ritual is led by the villager elders, and it's all moving in perfect rhythm. They burn incense and chant the stories about the princess' life.
Yunnan 镇光南学说，去买卖，阿哈进驻，号称换股，生活重变无法确信。
Then you see the villagers lining up by age to kneel and pay their respect. It's truly moving to see how they keep this tradition alive.
又降又降。
And right as the villagers bow down, rooster starts crowing. Can't explain it, but it honestly feels like some kind of magical connection. The singers then began to sing a song praising the princess. It is said that the bees or butterflies will fly into the sedan chair, which means her spirit has officially arrived. It is absolutely packed here. There are just layers and layers of people, and everyone is trying to squeeze in to get a look. Even the town's famous long-living grandma showed up, and she was instantly treated like a superstar. She is nearly 100 years old. It is said that the clothes she is wearing have been passed down for 3 generations.
已经笑僵了，是不是？
向下有高招手。
贵呀，有啊你姐。等练新毛病。
We are finally making our way back. Honestly, without organizer directing everyone, this massive crowd would completely block the whole place up. They slowly unfold a long piece of white cloth. They tied one end to the sedan chair and rest the other end right on a woman's back. It's actually meant to be a sky bridge, a special sacred path to guide the princess back to her temple. Even more performers are joining us now. The street is so incredibly packed that we can barely move. We are literally just inching along with the crowds.
哦，你们的衣服又不一样，好看。是花裸吗？
我们老家是马街的，
是什么支系？彝族什么？
彝族正牌的彝族。
正牌的。
When you think about it, it's incredible. The new Qing dynasty would never allow people to worship a fallen Ming Dynasty princess. Over the centuries, the outside world went through massive changes, and empires fall. But hidden in these deep mountains, the villagers disguised their worship as a local festival and kept her memory alive right up to this day. When we finally reach the temple, the village elders carefully carry the spirit tablet along the sky bridge. They place it back in front of the princess statue. Everyone squeezes into the temple to burn incense and pray for good luck. As the sun goes down, a massive long street banquet is held in the square, and the celebration continues.
传统不比斗。你们那个都变红的。
将会有精美的礼品送给在座的幸运观众朋友们。
Our 100-year-old grandma is out here happily doing the handkerchief dance. In Chinese culture, a very long life is seen as an ultimate blessing. I sincerely wish her good health. Every year, the festival has a grand finale. The community actually votes for a young girl to play the princess and give blessing to everyone. To be honest, I'm not usually a big fan of these kinds of events. But after walking with the crowd all day, seeing her appear in that magnificent dress, it hit me with this completely surreal feeling. It was as if the princess had truly stepped back into our world.
并潜心祈愿，愿我后世子孙皆成先祖之福音，愿岁岁风调雨顺，五谷丰登，愿家宅安宁，老者颐养千年，少者茁壮成长。
Look at the enthusiasm. Everyone is trying to squeeze to the front to take the picture with her. To them, she is the princess right now. In real life, she is just a girl who graduated from high school, but in this very moment, she has transformed into someone else. So, who is the real princess? In the vast official history, you cannot find a single portrait of the Princess Anhua. History not only hid her identity as a Ming royal, also completely erased her face. But perhaps because of that, she could be anyone. She could be the 100-year-old grandma. She could be the young girl playing the football. She lives in every vibrant Zhuang woman here today. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you have a joyful festival like this near you, please share it with us in the comments. See you!